woman in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from the Windy City. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Set. 5-9, 5-9.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
I had it defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. Room to run at the 35. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. A big run by Chubb. 47 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown Chicago. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season. The kick by Lutz is good, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Headed left, buying time. Taking off. A nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll manage only a couple. Julian Love brings him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Shaheed in motion. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
3rd, they need 8. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a giant first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
21. Set.
Running is Chubb. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 10-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Shotgun now for Herbert. Rush to his left. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now here's Burton, the fullback. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Bears will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Will Lutz sets the kickoff.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Look at that pass, slinging across his body and connected. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 yards.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. that nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. First and 10. Again, it's Jackson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Shaheed in motion. A give for McCaffrey running right. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Real quick. Hey! Get on! You change it.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Giants. His fourth TD grab of the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Go.
On first down, Herbert. That one intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
Hey, hey. Come on, come on. Come on.
Shaheed in motion. Here's McCaffrey. Finding room to the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, sit on. Sit on. Hey, hey, report. Report. Sit on.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, New York. Great like they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Herbert now on first down. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man, downfield, it's Hockenson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Bears. 45 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Plus, to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Chicago. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Here's Jackson. He's free downfield. It's Kirk. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big-time play out of the G-men. It's a gain of 34. To throw is Jackson. And that ball incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And and it'll be second down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after. But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Come on! 13. Go. Shut up!
Third and long for Jackson. That is caught side of the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, New York.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Crowd right.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll work forward for a couple. Elijah Kansas in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's DeVonta Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And up there is first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert on the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Go.
Straight ahead with Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8. Perfect. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Lion. Ready.
Herbert to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown there. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Bears go up by 7. 28-21. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return is Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, here's Jackson. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Giants.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Play action now. Jackson to the right side, and Kirk's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Shaheed in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping to his left. Off he goes.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the 1st down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The Giants going to call their 3rd final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. 1st down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10. at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball in a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Herbert. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close. To the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Lock it, downfield, he's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Jackson. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Moving to it. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take that out of field goal range.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On first and 10, it's Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. John Hines Allen there on the tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6.
Hey, Kaplan. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Chicago. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return is Tucker. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now, faking the give. He'll buy time left. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On 1st down, Herbert. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Set. Let's go, let's go.
Herbert to the air again. Rolling to the left. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands,
and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. That is George Karlaftis, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal. Lutz's kick is good. And the Bears add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes Tucker. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Jackson. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
DC, ready? DC. Hey.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Here's Chubb. A short game, down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and
Now,
goal.
here's second and goal.
Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nick Chubb. Touchdown Bears. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his third of this game. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead.
Giants 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return is Tucker. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Jackson looking to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Inside the 20. And he will score. David Njoku. Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
What a toss to Chubb. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's going to be third. They need one.
Set. Down 59, 59.
Here's a run by Chubb as we start the fourth quarter. And he'll have the first down. We'll get him up around the 37.
And this is just the defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
Herbert now on first down. And this ball is going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
Brings up third and 3.
380. Baylor tight. 80. 5-9, 5-9.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set.
A run up the middle with Chubb. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
8 yards on.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Look at him go. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
From the
and
22
9.
now, here's second down and 9.
21. Delta. Stop. Go.
Herbert to throw. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Tyler Gordon.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
A first down throw for Jackson. Downfield for Njoku. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
Shaheed in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be deep?
It is brought in the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
To the air one more time with Jackson. Forced out wide. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the two-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up two fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Jones now on the return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. First and 10, here's Herbert. That's taken in by Chubb. He's still on his feet. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in.
And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good men.
Set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
10. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Rolling right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third down and 3. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Forced out left. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Here's Chubb. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. He runs with it. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Perfect. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Mitch Chubb. Touchdown, Chicago. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half.
Bears 62. Giants 41.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
T-Ren, I'm gonna go.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 48.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Don't stop.
Now Chubb. Now Chubb loses the football. And the Giants come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
That's caught by McCaffrey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down, New York.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's left side to Tucker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Black 80, black.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. At least I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, bring it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. rockin' with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the Footmode Squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Busta Rhymes, break it down like this. Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I got step up in the place and you watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you feel your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.